How are you? All are fine. That's good. Uh, what is SMS? It's a simple question. I want to know from you. Recently, we are using the word very frequently. What is SMS? Someone rise up to my question. Why are the girls, the rest of the girls and boys, you're responding to, something. When the situation comes, you should rise to the occasion. This is the first principle you have to learn while you are growing physically and mentally. Dear children, as your director, Anup Garu, introduced me. My name is C.A.V. Prasad. I am a retired government school education department director, school education, retired 10 years ago. I was here for a short period, 1.5 years, as a district educational officer, Kurnool. I was a district educational officer in East Godavari, Kakinada, and also Medak district in Telangana. Later, I worked several posts. I was director midday meals, I was director textbooks, and then finally I retired from service. Now I am the member in the AP Andhra Pradesh School Education Regulatory and Monitoring Commission. This is a commission to look after the educational welfare of all the children, school-going children in 13 districts of Andhra Pradesh, and teachers training, the infrastructure facilities provided by the managements in schools and also in junior colleges. This is briefly about me and about my commission. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving, for extending invitation to me. I thank the principal of this institution also. Dear children, I am here for the last 2 hours in this campus. The name of the school is Athena. Just I was inquiring about, I don't know, the word I heard, but I don't know the meaning of the word Athena. It's a Greek word, as she was telling. Yes, I too remember it's a Greek word. But I don't know what motivated the management to name it as Athena School. Anyway, my observations here, I want to share with you people and also the management here. During my inspection or visit, whatever you call it, you have good infrastructure, you have good resources. I have gone through your laboratories, science laboratories, physical science, biological science, and then your library, your mathematics, all these things, games and sports room, and then your playground, everything. These are all the resources extended by the management for which you have to pay the fees. But my question here, why I am telling all these things to you is this: are you able to utilize or exploit these resources or not? That's my question. There's a very good laboratory, language laboratory, where you can develop all your 4 skills, that is listening, speaking, reading and writing. 4 skills of English language or Telugu language or Hindi, whatever the language it is. So my point here is the resources available in the laboratories which are related to the syllabus and curriculum set by NCERT, and then the public examination that is devised by CBSE. These are all the experiences you gain out of using these resources. See, in government schools or any private school for that matter, we have laboratory without any apparatus. We have laboratory without water connection. We have laboratory without gas connection. But here what I observed, there is gas connection, supply of gas is there, supply of water is there, uninterrupted power supply is there. But you should be able to use this one. The way I am telling this, again I am using the word, is this. I have been touring 13 districts of Andhra Pradesh, and we have been inspecting several schools and junior colleges in the state, where the managements are providing the resources, certain managements are not providing the resources, but as far as the learning is concerned, many resources are not being utilized by the children. So here, my point is, the teachers who are appointed here, who are working here for the since its inception, should exploit the resources and should bring out learning experiences out of these resources. That's number one. Number two, today, you should not confine to your town, that is Kurnool. There are so many districts in Andhra Pradesh. There are so many states in our country. What is happening around you, you must be able to know. Since this is the last exit point for you in this school, you are in 10th class. After this, you don't have any 11th class is not here. But the thing is that you should know you should have some goal in your mind. After 10th class, what I must do. You may be going for 11th class, but you may stop here and you go for some other diversification of courses that's left to you. But each student in your career should have some aspiration. That we call it a goal or a desire. And Abdul Kalam, what he says, do you know Abdul Kalam, APJ Kalam? What he says, every person should dream about his life. You should have a vision, he calls it. He named it as vision. You call it a dream, you call it a desire, you call it ambition, you call it a target, you call it an objective, but that is a vision. Vision means looking beyond present. What you are today, it's okay. But what you are going to be in future, that's most important. So, everybody should have vision. Otherwise, there is no development. And then, for example, there is a girl, she wants to become a doctor or an engineer or a lecturer or a technographer or a space researcher, something, or a good scientist, then that is the vision. To become a doctor is her vision. At the same time, every student who has that vision should have mission also. The second thing you should learn is that to fulfill your vision, to achieve your target, you should have mission. Mission means nothing but hard work. You have to pull up all your resources, all your knowledge, collaboratively by consulting your teachers, by consulting your parents, by consulting your friends or your neighbors, or by consulting the books available there in the library or outside resources. Again, I use the word resources. Through several resources, you have to gather information. That we call it knowledge. Not simply gathering information, but you have to convert that information into knowledge. And when you use that knowledge in your daily situation, that it requires a kind of wisdom. Wisdom. This will automatically come when you have the interest, when you have the aptitude to learn, when you have a good intention, when you have that goal in your mind. Definitely, you have to, with a missionary zeal, you have to work hard. If you work hard, definitely your vision will be fulfilled. So, after 10th class, what I am going to be, that must be your vision. To achieve that one, you should have vision. And then the third thing I want to tell you is that submission. These two are not enough. Vision, okay. You have a desire to become a doctor. At the same time, you have a mission. You have a mission. That means you are working hard. You are doing everything to achieve your goal, your mission. You are doing hard, working hard. That's not enough. But you should have patience. Submission means patience. Patience. You must know how to work with others. You should have the team spirit. You should learn to work collaboratively with others. You should develop your own relationship with others. All these things comes under submission. You should be patient to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, for an individual, the submission is most important. So, these are the three things. As you are in formative stage, you are just growing. Your growth is not shunted. For me, my growth is shunted. I can't grow beyond this height that has been put a full stop. Your director can't grow because the growth is shunted already. But for you people, you are still growing. We call it in our psychology, it's a formative stage. Yes, you are in a formative stage where you need to have a sound body, healthy body you need to have. For that purpose, in this school, for that matter in any school, we have big playgrounds. We have physical education teachers, physical directors, coaches. See, a sound mind in a sound body, sound mind in a sound body. If you are physically sound, physically healthy, your mental health will be good. Yes, so to grow mentally, you have to study your books, you have to participate in mathematics Olympiads, science fairs, science corners, and then projects, your assignments, all these things, these aspects will develop you mentally to grow in the quiz programs, Kaun Banega Karorpati, PISA tests, Olympiads, science tests. National Science Congress is going on now today. The collector and our district education officer, they are there in some other school. From all over the districts of the state, they will come and participate. Your children like you, they will come and participate in that science congress. So you should have the scientific temper and scientific attitude. Why? Because there is a technology that is bypassing the human being. Today, when we were studying, when your director and your madam were studying, this much of technology was not there. Now that you are blessed with the good technology, but you have to use it to the extent possible, that's all. But you should not use it more than that. Otherwise, it will damage your career. So, dear children, one thing I want to remind you. All of you know the past president of the United States of America, that is, can you name one person, a popular man who was the president of USA? Obama. Okay, Obama. Still he is alive. Anyone who is no more, who is not there, who passed away, whose name still it is lingering in our mind. Very good, very good. That is the name I want from you. Abraham Lincoln. Why he is still remembered? Why he is still remembered? In which country? See, India is a democratic country or a dictatorship country? Who gave good definition for a democracy? Who gave? Huh? Who gave the best definition in the world for the system, that is democratic system? Who gave that? Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, he was a student like you in a school. He's a very poor, parents are very poor. He's not able to pay the fees also. That's why the school authorities sent him out. Under the, street light, he studied. Later, for 16 to 20 times, he contested in several elections, but he was defeated. But he never lost interest. Finally, he made it. He won in the elections and he became the President of the United States. He is the man who gave definition, which definition today all the countries are following, democratic countries are following. Democracy is a system where by the people, of the people, for the people. Very good. So, here, why I am mentioning this gentleman's name is that he has a son who was studying like you. He was in a school. The name of the school is a public school. Rugby is the place. Rugby in states. Still today, till today, that place is there. Rugby public school, like Kurnool public school, something like that. In the name of the place, they named it as Rugby public school. The headmaster of the school is, headmaster means principal of the school is Arnold. So, he wrote a letter after becoming President of America. Since he is the President, he has no time to see him. He is studying and to inquire about his welfare and all these things. He wrote a letter to the headmaster of that Rugby public school. What is the name of the headmaster? Arnold. You study the book, it is there, it must be there in your library or school library. Abraham Lincoln's biography. He writes in that. Then what he did, he wrote a letter to the headmaster. That letter it's a very famous letter written by Abraham Lincoln to the headmaster where his son was studying. This is the letter which got reputation internationally. Even today, in all the libraries, that letter is there. In the headmaster's room, that letter they already printed, and in all government schools we have supplied that letter. See. Why such importance given to that is, Abraham Lincoln says, Mr. Headmaster, try to teach my son, if you can, teach my son to enjoy in defeat. Teach him that it is better to fail in the exam instead of passing by cheating. Try to teach my child there is joy and happiness in accepting his mistakes. That is the letter with full of values. It is better to enjoy the defeat instead of enjoying 100% marks by copying. See, since I am President of India who is at the helm of affairs, I don't find time to teach my child about all these values. But I request the headmaster, now I am putting my child into your hands, teach all these values to my child. See, so children, why I am mentioning this one is, this is all education. It's not just your NCERT books or CBSE books and experiments. No doubt, it is a programmed instruction, programmed learning. But learning takes place anywhere and everywhere. Remember, tomorrow, after leaving this school, you will be in a society. You must know about the society. What is happening in the society? Yes, last month, there is a SARC meeting, SARC 19 conference was there, where 169 countries participated. 169 countries, including India. Our Prime Minister Mr. Modi also was there. There, one girl from Tamil Nadu, she got an opportunity to speak in that. Do you know that? Okay. Shankari from Tamil Nadu. She was in 8th class 8, a school. She was studying in a school like this school. She was given an opportunity. She started speaking to all the people, 169 country heads were there, listening to her speech. She got a great opportunity. See, that Shankari, she started her speech with an anger. What she was telling is this: Dear Prime Ministers and Presidents, I am very angry with you. I am very angry with you. But I don't have time to express my anger. Why? Because I am frustrated because of your governance. We have the planet, we have only one planet. Planet Earth is only one. There is no B planet. You people, you used this planet, but you say you are the children, you have the future. But she said, I am the future. You are all the future. You are the future. You are the future of the country. You are the future of yourself. If the planet Earth is polluted, there is no life for the next generation. The Earth planet is being polluted with chemicals. The air we breathe is polluted. The water we drink is polluted. Everything polluted. The food we are eating is polluted. See. So, there are the consequence of this pollution and carbon emission is that there are holes in the ozone layer. You know, all of you are studying physics. I am not a student of physics. Ozone layer, there are certain holes, certain apertures. They are becoming big and big. There is a threat to planetary Earth, but human race should continue. To continue, we have to save the Earth. To save the Earth, we should not emit carbon. What happened last month in our capital city, Delhi? People suffered from breathlessness because there is not pure air, lack of pure air, non-polluted air. Here, just I was commenting about your director, I was sharing with the director. Full of oxygen you are getting into your classroom. Your classrooms are very white, highly ventilated, thoroughfare of wind is there. But most of the schools, it's not like that. Here we are getting it. But this is the message that Shankari was telling to all this. It has gone viral in the media. All the national media, geographic channels, all the channels, they telecast this one. So, what is happening around you, you must be aware of this one. You should not limit or confine to your studies only. You have to play well. How many of you like playing? See, all the hands are raised. Okay, please down your hands. You play well, sing well. What your HM is telling that, sir, there are so many activities, singing, dancing, all these things, playing and everything. Your director also telling so many courts are there. I visited, many courts are there, but you have to make use of all these resources. So you have to grow physically well. Then only you will grow mentally. So to grow mentally, you have to study books and you have to listen to your teachers, you have to listen to your parents. remember that you are part of this society. Don't forget about the society. So the three things I want to tell you again. One should have a vision. Second one, what is the second one? Mission. Third one, submission. With this, I wish all of you best of luck and may God bless you. Thank you very much.